While the NHL All-Star event of 2024 captures the attention of hockey fans, interesting rumors emerge regarding potential trades involving the Toronto Maple Leafs and defenseman Chris Tanev, currently with the Calgary Flames. Insider Pierre Lebrun shed light on the speculations, indicating that the Leafs are interested in Tanev, but the price suggested by the defenseman is considerable. Lebrun revealed that the Flames' demand includes a second-round pick, something the Leafs don't possess in the next 3 years. Therefore, to acquire Tanev, it may be necessary to include a first-round pick in the deal. I've been told the price now for Chris Tanev is a second-round RD pick plus another asset. The Leafs won't have a second-round RD pick for the next 3 years, so a first-round RD pick will be needed if the Leafs want to pry Chris Tanev out of Calgary, Lebrun stated on TSN Sports Center. Additionally, Tanev is in the last year of his 4-year contract, valued at $18 million, signed in 2020. With the prospect of becoming an unrestricted free agent at the end of this season, his contractual situation adds an element of urgency to the negotiations. The Ottawa Senators are also in the running for Tanev's services, further fueling the competition for the veteran defenseman. While the Leafs ponder the feasibility of the deal, the team faces a challenging season. Currently with 58 points and occupying the 4th position in the Atlantic Division, Toronto is firmly in the playoff race. The convincing 4-2 victory over the Winnipeg Jets before the All-Star break highlights the team's determination, posting a 5-4-1 record in the last 10 games. Auston Matthews' notable leadership, leading the team with 40 goals, is a positive point. The Maple Leafs return to action in a crucial match against the New York Islanders at the Scotiabank Arena on February 5th, seeking to solidify their position in the pursuit of the coveted Stanley Cup. The outcome of the negotiations for Chris Tanev crucial to the Maple Leafs' ambitions in this exciting NHL season. The prospect of seeing Chris Tanev in a Toronto Maple Leafs uniform certainly excites the fan base, but the speculated price for this transaction is undoubtedly a concerning factor. The absence of second-round picks for the Leafs in the next 3 years adds an extra layer of complexity to the negotiations, making the possibility of sacrificing a first-round pick a weighty decision. Pierre Lebrun, as a respected insider, brought to light the demands of the Calgary Flames, highlighting the rigidity of the negotiation. The uncertainty surrounding Tanev's future contract, in its last year, only intensifies the intrigue. The pressure to secure a solid defenseman before the trade deadline, combined with the competition from the Ottawa Senators, creates a tense and thrilling scenario for Leafs fans. As attention turns to the potential acquisition of Tanev, we cannot ignore the recent performance of the Maple Leafs. The victory over the Winnipeg Jets before the All-Star break is promising, but inconsistency throughout the season leaves fans apprehensive. Auston Matthews' goal-scoring leadership is a beacon of hope, but playoff success requires a solid defense, and that's where Tanev could play a crucial role. The match against the New York Islanders will be an important test, not only for the team but also for the management, facing the difficult decision of whether to trade for Tanev or not. The outcome of these negotiations could shape the Leafs' path this season and influence their aspirations to win the coveted Stanley Cup. In an ideal scenario, the team would strengthen its defense without overly compromising its future in the draft. In the end, NHL trades always bring an extra dose of excitement, and the Leafs are at the center of this frenzy. The anticipation to see if Tanev will join the team will be closely followed by fans who crave a decisive push towards the title. The fate of the Maple Leafs this season is intricately tied to these negotiations, and we are all eager to see how this story unfolds in the coming weeks. As rumors of NHL negotiations involving Chris Tanev and the Toronto Maple Leafs gain momentum, expectations and anxiety among fans reach a new level. The possibility of seeing Tanev don the iconic Maple Leaf is thrilling, but the complexities of the negotiations, highlighted by Pierre Lebrun, make us reflect on the price to be paid. While we await the outcome of these negotiations, we cannot ignore the Leafs' journey this season. The victory against the Winnipeg Jets before the All-Star break brought optimism, but the quest for consistency remains. Auston Matthews' leadership is undeniable, but the addition of Tanev could be the element that solidifies the Leafs' aspirations in the pursuit of the Stanley Cup. The match against the New York Islanders becomes a crucial chapter in this narrative, not just for the team, but for all fans eagerly awaiting each behind-the-scenes move. The uncertainty of Tanev's future and the competition with the Ottawa Senators raise the tension, turning each game into a decisive test. We want to hear the passionate opinions of the fans. Leave your comments below. Do you think Chris Tanev is the missing piece for the Leafs to achieve glory? What would be a fair price to pay for this defensive talent? Like, subscribe, and enable notifications to not miss any developments in this thrilling saga towards the playoffs. The voice of the fans is crucial, and we can't wait to share this journey with you. Go Leafs!